everyone, Alexandra here. So today is going to be the shortest video on my channel, and I'm literally going to show you one of the easiest ways of finding topics for videos you want to create. Now, you can also use this for any kind of content you want, from, blog posts, newsletters, social posts, whatever. I just think that the way the website is built works perfectly for video content specifically. Sure, there's other tools you can use like Google Trends and just, keeping up with the news and so on. So that is perfectly fine. For example, with my own videos, I take into consideration the discussions I had with clients, with people that are part of my network, just talks I see online and so on. But if you need to keep rolling out content on a regular basis, this is your place. So the website is called explodingtopics.com. Part of it is free to use, but if you want full access to all of these trending topics they're talking about, you need a pro account. Personally, I don't use the pro account just because there is enough content for me to cover just with the free option. So, what I would recommend doing is you already have a topic you want to cover for your own YouTube channel or whatever other kind of network you're using for your videos, because this is not valid just for YouTube. You might want to create videos for LinkedIn, for Instagram, whatever. It's going to work because these are, again, the trending topics that people are talking about right now, as well as those that are up and coming. So, this is what I like about the website because you will see the exact trend progress for each of these keywords. The number one thing I recommend is choosing your category. So, let's say you are in the fitness space. And then you will get a list of all of the, let's say, topics, products, issues, challenges, tools. It's really a mix of everything. It's really the things people are talking about, be it a topic or an actual product that you might want to review or whatever. So you'll see the progress for just interest in these topics specifically over the past 5 years by default. What I recommend is, not just creating another video about street lifting when there's been interest in this already. Instead, you're going to go and filter it for, just seeing the trends in the past 3 months, 6 months. Unfortunately, this recently has been turned into a pro feature. So what you can do instead is opt for the 2 years filter and just look at the progress for this topic over the past few months, if that makes sense. So let me find an example. You have this fitness and lifestyle brand here, which I cannot pronounce, but it's probably defined. So you can see there's interest in it, for the past few months as well. I definitely do recommend getting the pro version though, just because it's going to literally show you the up and coming topics that maybe other creators haven't yet discovered. And even with this, with the 2 years filter, you can still see things like creatine gummies. You see that there's a considerable growth, a 900% growth for it, in volume and just interest in general. So this is also interesting. And it also helps you kind of, keep up with what's not trending anymore. Because as you can see, a lot of these have an ascending trend. So for example, sauna shirt, it's, been super popular over the past 1 or 2 months, so to say. You might want to look into the reasoning behind this, but then you might also want to, check out things like puppy yoga. Is this still popular? Why is it like the trend going down the drain essentially? Again, if you just want, let's say you have a fitness channel and you want to cover one of these topics, you come in here and choose something like a topic like one of these three. Any of them really have an ascending trend, so there's going to be interest in them in the future as well. So you might want to cover something like the Copenhagen plank. Of course, then there's the things you want to avoid just because it's likely people won't be searching for this. And then, of course, you can opt to use, your favorite YouTube keywords research tool just to see the interest on the platform specifically. But as a tip from me, If you want to be the first to cover a topic, you don't look at YouTube specific stats. Instead, you look at the general interest in topics, using a tool like Exploding Topics just to, be sure you're the first to cover a potential topic. Now, quick tip, you can actually trial the tool for 14 days for $1. So this means you have 14 days with $1 where you can get like a lot of these topics. So you can start planning out the content for half a year using just this trial. So you don't necessarily have to pay for, the tool to use on a monthly basis because you might not have the need for it, to be fair. The tool does a lot of other things, but if you just want to get those cool ideas and start covering topics that are going to be popular in the future, but they're not yet, you're going to be good with just the trial. Let me know if you find this tool useful. And remember that each of these tools, so for example, next I'm going to make a video on a marketing topic, right? So you have a lot of options in here, but some of them are very maybe general. So for example, if you have something like AI presentation maker, you have to go and think and pick and prioritize the exact type of video you want to cover. Is it like a list of AI presentation makers? Is it a specific AI presentation maker? Is it tips for using an AI presentation maker? So this is where it's ultimately up to you to kind of, maybe look at what's already on YouTube, decide if you want to cover something that's a bit more popular on an potentially up and coming topic, although you notice that there is a decreased interest in it because it's the AI trend. It's just this year, maybe next year, and that's it. Unfortunately. Long story. Anyway, the point is, it's ultimately up to you to decide what angle you want to go for with this topic. Again, same for something like AI video generator or specific tools like Munch AI and so on. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful to some extent, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment with maybe some of the cool finds you have from this tool, and I will see you next time.